super important. I discovered about a week ago or so that I'd lost awareness of something that is actually very, very central and core to me to function well and have as much capacity as I could have. Being in a space of clarity is something that unlocks so many doors. And I'm quite sensitive, you could say, to the difference between having a really clear head and by having my mind being occupied with other things than whatever I want to have them have my mind occupied with. So I woke up to that about a week ago and said, my God, I've been sloppy. I'm too focused on pushing to get results too quickly versus taking whatever time I need and just stop and do what I need to do to return to a quiet mind and the space of clarity. It was about a week ago. I spent, I don't know, an hour and a half or something, reflecting, taking notes, emptying my head, and found this wonderful place of a still mind and a clear head. And I didn't notice until I was back in it that I'd lost it for some time. Never mind the reasons of losing it. It's always possible to have a clear head, regardless of how busy the circumstances are. Being busy and having a busy mind is not the same thing. Now, having a busy mind is not the same thing as being busy and having a lot to do. So I took on last week to watch my mind and I don't know if that came out right, just to be more aware of whether I'm in clarity or I'm not in clarity. And I don't know what you hear when I say clarity. To me, it's like there's nothing going on. I'm free to put my attention whenever I want to put my attention. There's nothing that occupies or tries to occupy my attention. I'm simply at choice of what I focus on, and what I focus on gets my full focus. There's nothing disturbing me. So I took on a little practice last week that I lost, and it's to look in my calendar, and for every booking in my calendar, I change the color, in my case to green, if everything from that meeting or event or time of action is completed and there's no fallout left to take care of. It's like no meeting notes, no mails to do, nothing to Google, nothing to reply to somebody. It's just complete. And I noticed how wonderful I feel when I look in my calendar and everything going backwards is green, 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 green. Like there's nothing left. There's no loose ends. There's no thought of anything grabbing my attention because everything got handled to completion. That happened in the past week. So there's a lesson here for me that I'm waking up to again, because I've been teaching for a long time the value of maintaining and building your capacity while you're producing. And I've become blind to how much I, as an individual, thrive when I have a really clear mind. We all do. We all do. When there's nothing on our mind, we are at much higher capacity than when our mind is busy and occupied. But I think is one of my keys to having access to my capacity is to be very mindful of not having stuff on my mind that I don't want to have on my mind. And I developed lots of practices and systems, and there are perspectives and insights to get to have that be a quite simple thing to do on a daily basis. Even if when there's too much to do, even when I don't deliver what I've taken on to deliver, even when I'm fall behind, even when there are things calling on my attention that I can't deal with, it's possible to have a clear head, a clear mind, be present and experience the joy of that experience. Simply being here, now, free to focus on what I want to focus on. I'll stop there for today. Do you have a clear mind? Do you know what to do to return back to a healthier place of more mental and emotional capacity? Well, you know what to do. We all do. We all know something that helps when we feel too busy-minded, clogged up, reactive, and under pressure. Give yourself the gift of some time just to care for you and your well-being. And returning to your well-being will give way more back in times of time and output and production than the time it took to find your well-being again. So, of course, subscribe, comment if you like, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.